Hey there, Ninbuzz. Pwnobi, also known as TheAcousticKind, here bringing you another Pokemon Narrated Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be a 4th generation battle I had against another YouTuber by the name of GoddessMaria. Both of our links below if you'd like to check out our channels. The team stats for this team will be in the description. I actually made it with another YouTuber and director here at Ninbuzz named Dangerous36M. He and I make teams together. We have a little series called Scott Rik vs. the World. My name's Scott, his name's Rik, where we dual narrate battles with these teams that we make and put them up on our channels. But I decided to upload one to Ninbuzz for your enjoyment. Thought it'd be pretty cool. It's going to be a UU tier battle if I didn't already mention that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, it's going to be versus GoddessMaria. She's going to lead with a Sharpedo, while I opt to lead with Uxie. All the names for the Pokemon on this team are named after fellow Pokemon YouTubers, most of which are probably directors here. I opt to go just for the U-turn, predicting her to go for the Taunt, since most lead Sharpedo do carry Taunt. Even knowing that I am weak to the super effective, prominent Dark-type move that Sharpedo likes to normally carry. But whatever, I'm not going to die because I am a max physically invested Uxie. Gonna go into Spirit Tomb knowing that it has priority in Shadow Sneak, and even though it's resisted, Sharpedo has horrid defenses, plus I carry the Spell Tag item, which increases the power of Ghost-type moves by 20%. So she's gonna go ahead and bring in this Steelix, thinking that I'm locked into Shadow Sneak, most likely a Banded Spirit Tomb, because those are pretty prominent, but I'm actually Spell Tag, as I previously mentioned, and go for the HP fighting. Since Steelix is a physical wall, it's gonna take massive damage, and she's gonna need to switch out to her special wall, Regice. Now, Regice is also weak to fighting, but since Regice also has like 200 base special defense or something along those lines, it's going to take it very, very well. I get another crit, which is unfortunate for her, sorry about that, but even a crit didn't do too much damage. Now, she's going to opt to go for Rest, and the fact that she goes for Rest so soon tells me immediately that this is a Rest-talking Regice, so I'm going to opt to just go for the Rocks, knowing I can outspeed, because Stealth Rocks are definitely something you need to be able to get up, and since Regice is a ice type, obviously it's going to be weak to rocks and take 25% coming in every time it switches in on the rocks, which is going to be awesome for me. Unfortunately, she got the rest with her Sleep Talk, which obviously isn't going to do Jack Diddley Balls, so I can just U-turn out to Hariyama, named after Dangerous36M, of course, and this is actually a specially defensive Hariyama, a variant you normally do not see, with 480 HP getting a nice Leftovers number for max recovery. It is a pretty awesome poke. And since I'm a fighting type and she's going to be weak to my stab move, I know she's going to switch out, stab being same type attack bonus for those that are not familiar with that. Just going to go for the Whirlwind to phase her out because it'll rack up some more entry hazards damage and allow me to scout her team, because this is not 5th gen, you do not have a team previewer, so you don't know what the opponent's using ahead of time. Now, on this Glaceon, as I said, I'm a special wall, so I know I can take whatever she's going to go for. Just going to go for the super effective Stab Brick Break, even if she wants to switch out. Should do pretty decent. And plus, it would let me scout and give me entry hazards and all that kind of stuff. So now she's going to stay in, and I go for a debatably good play, debatably bad. Go for the Whirlwind. Even though it gives her Death Fodder with her Glaceon now, the main thing is that it doesn't give her switch advantage. I see her team has a pretty big fighting weakness, so instead of allowing her to bring in whatever she wants after Glaceon dies, Whirlwind ensures that she doesn't get to select and it's going to be something random. Now, she brings in this Steelix, obviously not by choice, and I'm just going to go for the Brick Break, even though that Steelix is a physical wall, so it's going to be able to tank it. It doesn't have any reliable recovery, so it should be a 2-hit KO. But instead of just going for the Brick Break to hopefully finish it off, I opt to go for the Rest, because I'm going to reveal that this Hariyama is actually a Rest Talker in itself. Now, she's going to go for the Explosion just to finish off Hariyama. I did not predict that whatsoever. For some reason, I thought that she would have like some sort of status move, perhaps Toxic or something like that, seeing as how I've seen some pretty bulky pokes from her team so far. So just going to go into Elo King on this double down because it has good speed and it's carrying a Life Orb, so it should be able to do some pretty massive damage to what she wants to bring in. It also has priority with Sucker Punch. She brings in a Hitmonlee. I opt to just stay in, see what kind of Hitmonlee this is, usually their choice, see what they lock themselves into. And she actually doesn't carry Earthquake. If she had gone for the Earthquake, I think that would have been able to KO Nidoking, so a debatable play on my end staying in, but unfortunately she doesn't. Either that or she made an over-prediction, which perhaps I was predicting that at the time. This battle's a little bit old. But now she goes into Regice, just going to go for the Stone Edge, which is going to be an easy 2-hit KO thanks to Nidoking's massive attack. This is an adamant nature, plus with the Life Orb and the fact that Regice is specially defensive, not defensive. And I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch on this Mr. Mime because it would be super effective. Unfortunately, Sucker Punch is fairly common, and I've already revealed that I'm not locked into anything, so she's going to go for the Nasty Plot predicting that. However, To my surprise, I'm actually able to outspeed and just go for the Mega Horn to kill her off. I was really expecting her to be able to outspeed since Mr. Mime has a higher base speed and I'm adamant not jolly, but I guess she doesn't have a max speed investment. So that is pretty much going to be the game because she's going to come in on the rocks while Wild Spade still stands strong. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like if you enjoy for Ninbuzz, because they're an awesome community channel bringing you good videos and all that kind of stuff for your own entertainment. And link to my channel in the description if you want to see more of my content, as well as a link to my opponent's channel if you'd like to contact them for any reason. And that is pretty much going to be it, so peace out, guys.